Show. Here we go. Nobody wait. Hey. Hey. Nobody wants to hear you fuss first thing in the morning. They want to hear sweet little boy. Okay? Now go watch Robert.
Go.
Rob, okay.
Go.
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 Gump?
Go.
Scone. Sorry. I didn't know you were. Hey, listen, it's Scone. Okay, good enough. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Morning Scone, presented by Boudreaux's. Their Bloody Mary mix, margarita mix, boudreauxmix.com, and a fussy Drew Scone, and a fussy Drew who's doing a little better because Albertsons. But really what he means, of course, is Calandro's or Alexander's or many of the other places where you could actually get Boudreaux's. But I would love it if Albertsons would carry Boudreaux's Bloody Mary mix, margarita mix. All right, so I'm going to hit the share button here. Hey, we are, listen, no, listen, no, sir. We are not going to do this thing where you go like, all morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to have fun and don't you swipe comments. Are you trying to put Medusa face on Dada again? Attach. You do love that, don't you? Attach is a new episode of Sesame Street that he loves. It's probably an old episode of Sesame Street, but he does enjoy it. I'm going to make sure he didn't delete anybody's comments or anything. Okay. There we go. All right, we're good. All right. All right, let's see. Morning. Trivia, good morning. Steven Johnson, good morning. How about y'all? Bama week. Did y'all catch Coach Pete Jenkins yesterday on AFR? God, if y'all missed that, go back and listen to it. Scott Bork, good morning. Mike Sylvester, good morning. Stephen Miller, what's up, dude? Trey Dykes, Charlie Cavell, Trampus, good morning. Carrie, what's up, cuz? Good to see you, man. Everett Himmel, Derek Thomas, what's up, man? Stephen Hoogie like a loogie. Let's see, Jason Hatcher, Dax Jeter, Blake McGraw, what's up, buddy? Hope all's well. Chris Morrell, hope everybody's doing well this morning. Let's see, what did that say? Robert, hang on. Robert could figure out a way to beat Bama. That's pretty good. Brandon Rishu, good morning. Hope everybody's having a good morning so far. You know what's crazy about this week for me, man, is I will do in the neighborhood of 50 interviews this week. It's almost like that's a part-time job, doing radio interviews. I was already on in Huntsville this morning. I've got Mobile, Birmingham, Muscle Shoals. Basically the whole state of Alabama is going to call me this week to do an interview. Just so I can say that I think LSU has a chance, and then all the Bama fans get pissed at me and call me a homer. Oh yeah? Okay, peekaboo. Watch that. Watch what you're hitting. Okay. Let's see. It's Jason Hatcher's birthday. Happy birthday, Jason Hatcher. Trey Dykes, got my hand on a bottle of Boudreaux's at Bocage. All right, they got it at Bocage. You know what? I'm leaving it. Leaving it. Don't care. Okay, I can't look at it the whole time. I gotta turn it on. Is that better? I think I got rid of it. Hang on. All right, I think that's better. All right. Isn't it crazy? Kid can barely talk, and like he can figure out how to hit the filter on my phone. Hey Matt, love the music y'all play when coming back from break on AFR. Daily list would be cool. You know what, Scott? That's good. That's a good idea. That's Brian, the brain, Haldane, who does. He picks all that plays. Like full discretion, I don't ever say play this or anything. Like 100%, he just picks it. And he is actually a DJ for hire. So then that needs a DJ for a party or a wedding, bar mitzvah, graduation, company party, whatever. Brian DJs on the side. So if anybody's interested. But I will mention that to him to put up a list of the songs he uses daily. It's not a bad idea. Eric Hart, what's up, dude? Hey, Aunt Sharon, good morning. Wayne Ferguson, good morning. What? Are you saying your alphabet? CD1. Here, you got your blue blankie? He loves that blanket. And... okay. God, dog it. Hang on. God, dog it. Sorry, y'all. Hang on. Sorry for the shaky cam. I moved the tripod this morning. Do y'all get super dizzy when I do that? I apologize. I mean, I know that's not cool, but anyway. I'm looking at it and I'm getting dizzy. All right, let's see. Let's run it. Let's run it up Robert style. Oh, Steven said Pete Jenkins was a great. He really is, man. That's one of those as an interviewer you learn, man. Just shut up and listen. Just shut up and let the man talk. But his comments on Bama were so on point. I do think LSU will score this weekend. I think this is going to be a different looking LSU-Alabama game. Randy, Darren, good morning. Mikkel, good morning. The Boudreaux's account is in here. Boudreaux's Bloody Mary Mix Margarita Mix. Robert? What? Catch. Oh, attach. I'm sorry. Yes, attach. It's the Sesame Street episode. Jeffrey Bone, what's up, dude? Travis Valenti, good morning. Mike said, any big recruits here this weekend? Mike, my guess is they will all be here this weekend. So every Saturday on LSU, on Eagle 98.1 game day, we have Shea Dixon on with us, and we always go through that. We go through the visitor list and everything. And he mentioned basically, for the Georgia game, for example, I think he said there were, the normal amount of, unofficial visitors, top recruits that they have on campus would be like, 40 or so, or maybe no, he said top 50 or top 100 players. He said normally they may have like 8. For the Georgia game, they had like 60. I think it would be at least that or more. And the other thing is, check what NFL teams are on a bye. Jaguars are on a bye, so you better believe Fournette's going to be here. Giants are on a bye, so you better believe Beckham's going to be here. Cardinals are on a bye, so you better believe Patrick Peterson's going to be here. I mean, it's going to be just a massive scene. I'm a little sad. I know Bregman's coming in. He will be at the game. It is going to be a massive scene Saturday. I almost I'm okay not going to the game because do pregame now and then we do the postgame whiskey and wine. So I'll just come home and watch them. The thing that I'm going to miss on Saturday is the pregame on field because it's a sight to behold. The massive humanity that's on the field before the game and just it's a who's who. It's Elmo Ducks. Fresh Market? Okay. Brent Burgess, good morning, Matt and Drew. I bet White is doing 2 days. Get ready for the second half. Oh, man. Filter time. He did get me again. Let's see. Jeremy Osterberger, good morning. Oh, man. I'm just getting to the... I think it was... Pete, I think it wasn't Vampire, so I think it was a bat. Had little bat ears and everything. Let's see. Oh God! I'm just getting all your comments about the filters. Let's see. Leave it. Don't suck our blood. Y'all are hilarious. What's up, Dad? Good morning. Stephen Waggus, Pat. Good morning. Michael said he could be at Walk-Ons Thursday at 5 a.m. I will not be there Thursday at 5 a.m. Actually, I was supposed to be there at 9. So when Golick and Wingo, for those who don't know, Golick and Wingo are coming to Baton Rouge. They're going to do their show from Walk-Ons on Burbank from 5 to 9, and the public's invited to attend. they I was going to be doing a Q&A with Golick and Wingo after their show, but we've been we're trying to get Drew into a special needs school, and so Thursday morning at 9 a.m. is when the head of the school is going to meet us and go on a tour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attach. Anyway, so unfortunately, I will not be there. But just some things are more important, and he's more important. Let's see, Matt. You should do a segment. Drew's filter of the day. Now. Am I walking in my house? She's early. There's Mimi. Come and get Drew. Oh, you're early. Oh, that's cool. I was like, he was walking in my house. Yeah. Let's see. Clayton Wolf, good morning. The Blair Witch version. Y'all got jokes, everybody. Derek Thomas had used Arkansas's game plan. They were able to score on Bama. Actually, that's something Pete Jenkins said yesterday on the show. He said, "Look, Arkansas. For those that missed it, go. It's like 30 minutes long. We did 2 long segments, but it's so worth it." And one of the crux of what Pete Jenkins said is, and for context, Coach Pete will go in the spring and in the fall, and he'll go work with different college programs. Like he worked with LSU, Bama, Georgia, Southern Cal, Oklahoma, and Kentucky. Those are the 6 he worked with. What? Mama. Fresh Market. What? Okay. Anyway, part of wait. He's okay. They like him more than they like me.
Let me take the backpack off. Backpack off.
And part of what he was saying was look, going to. You don't have a poo poo. You better stop it. Attach. So part of what Coach Pete was saying was, look, working with Bama this year, he said it's not a normal Alabama defense. Like you can, he essentially what he said, he ran through all the guys they lost. He's like they lost Deron Payne, they lost, I forget who else, the other defensive lineman. He said they lost their top 2 outside backers. They lost their first 5 defensive backs. Jeremy Pruitt took the job at Tennessee. Carl Dunbar, the defensive line coach, left and went to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They somebody else who left said Tosh Lupoy. They promoted him, and he lost his top 2 outside backers. It was like he ran through this whole list, and he's like they just haven't they've just had a ton of attrition this offseason. And so it's like they've still got good players and they're getting better, but defensively they're not what they were. Or what you've become accustomed to seeing. The numbers kind of bear that out a little bit. So you saw Arkansas score. You saw Missouri score early. I mean, they're still very good. It's Alabama. I mean, it's not like they're, in the triple digits. But, that run defense, which has finished first or second like 6 of the last 7 years, they're 21st this year. 21st. But, allowing 113 yards per game when Bama would barely allow anybody to get 100 in a game is like there's opportunity is the point. Anyway, and when you look at who they played, this is certainly going to be their biggest test. So I do think that LSU will score. I think this is going to be a very different looking LSU-Alabama game. You need a second camera up high. You know what? I could probably do that. I could figure something out like that. Nathan, good morning. Stephen, let's see. LSU stops on the first 2 or 3 drives. How high does that rank on the checklist? I think that's huge. Not just because Bama wants to score first, just because the way LSU's played, Stephen, is, they've go look at LSU's. I'll look it up because I haven't yet this week. But LSU has basically made hay this year, scoring early. Like their first and second quarter, offense. Is what they basically pace themselves to leads. You go look at the Auburn game. They got the early turnover against Auburn. led the points, got the early turnover against Mississippi State, led the points, got the early turnover against Georgia, led the points. You know, it's just I hate this computer so much. I want to go Office Space on this computer, like seriously. So LSU has scored first quarter 69-9, second quarter 80-38. Third quarter LSU 28, opponents 30. So LSU's losing the third quarter. Fourth quarter 66-44 LSU. But the first quarter is 69-9. They've allowed 9 points this year in the first quarter. It's just, and I also think not only that, Steven, do they want to play, with a lead or close game like that? The other part of it too is, man, is you shorten that first half, you get to the second half, you get Devin White back. I think that's huge, man. If you end up in a 10-7 game at half and you get there quickly, I think you get Devin White back, start second half, and then it's on. Yancey Benoit, good morning. Let's see. Ronnie, Micah, good morning. Matthew from Fairhope, Alabama. Matthew, I'm sure I'll be on in Fairhope this week. I'm on in every other Alabama city, but it's cool though. Lil C, what's up, dude? Ron Usey, good morning. Dax, take the 14.5 points. You don't need them. LSU wins the game outright. I don't know if I go that far, Dax, but I do think it'd be a close game. Isaac, good morning, Matt. Stephen Miller's supposed to be a nice little huddle group there Thursday. Hopefully, yeah, it should be a cool day, man. And it's I mentioned this yesterday on AFR, but the reason, Golick and Wingo may do like 5 shows on the road all year. Like they'll do Super Bowl week. They were at the Major League Baseball All-Star game. It's just few and far between. So for them to come to Baton Rouge, market 79, it's just a big deal. Especially when ESPN doesn't even have the game, but game day's here, of course. But the reason in part they're doing it is because whenever like SVP and Russillo and Russillo and Cannell came here and did their shows, they just had a huge turnout, and they were just well received, and it went really well, and so they just make that note, and they're like, okay, we'll go back there. So, it's why they keep coming back. It's because people have supported the stuff that they've done whenever they've come. So it's really cool. Mark, did you bring up the Saints actually had 3 quarterbacks on the field? I don't know if I talked about it on the show. I am all for Sean Payton getting creative and doing more. I love what they're doing with Taysom Hill, obviously. Everybody does. And you could tell with Hill throwing the deep ball on Sunday, they're starting to expand on that, which is very cool, and I love it. I'm all for it. I'm all for creativity. It's clear that's where the NFL is going. Putting Teddy Bridgewater on the field, I hope they're setting something up eventually, right? Like they're putting that on film so other teams have to potentially prepare for the possibilities. But Drew Brees isn't going out to catch a pass. He's not getting off a jam. And I'd say the same about Teddy. So really what you've done now is you've made it 9 on 11. And the numbers aren't in your favor. So it's cool to look at, to see, and to talk about and go, oh, look, but it's effectiveness. Unless if they're setting something else up, which maybe we'll see later in the year. All right, how many national championships does Alabama make up or not? Really, no, but still claim over the years they've won. I know the one since the 80s, but that's like not 14 that they claim. No, they claim 16? I'll look it up. They claim 16. I'm almost positive. They claim 17. They claim 17. That's right, because they won last year. So they claim 17 national titles, but really I think the number's like 9. Oh, there's 4 unclaimed national titles as well, but they claim 17. I'm trying to see where the. No, I'll go look it up. I'll find it. Whatever. I'll find it later. They claim 17, but I think it's like 8 or 9, like that they've won that most everybody would recognize as legitimate. Anyway, by the way, Boudreaux's Bloody Mary mix, Margarita mix, but I don't care. Who cares, man? Let them claim what they want. Like, I don't know why LSU doesn't claim like 1908. LSU won a national title in 1908, but they don't claim it. I would. I claim that. Give me that title, bro. It was 1908. Had an undefeated season, man. Won a national title. Claim it. Ryan Casey, Jerry Johnson, Josh Saunier, Zach Utton, Frank, good morning, Troy Fusilier, Justin Anthony. We finally get a not so dominant Bama defense. Now they have an elite offense. It's something, right? But it's kind of like the flip of that was like LSU in 2013 when you finally had a quarterback, right? Mettenberger and Landry and Beckham and Jeremy Hill. And then, excuse me. And that was the one year when LSU's defense kind of took a step back because all those guys left early. Mingo and Montgomery and Eric Reed and Tyron was obviously gone, and Benny Logan, Kevin Mitchell, Daryl Simon, all those guys left early. So your defense, you had a great offense, your defense was gutted. So it works that way, I guess. Let's see. Steven said LSU's given up 9 points in the first quarter. Bama scores a ton in the first quarter. One's got to give for sure. Steven said, can they sustain it in the second quarter? Yeah. The other thing is that I just don't know what kind of adjustments Mike Locksley will make. So you know that defensively, Aranda is going to show Jalen Hurts is going to show Tua something different, right? Like he's going to go out there and like they're going to show him. Aranda's a master at that. Like they're going to show different looks and different pressures, and eventually Locksley is going to have to adjust. So at what point does he adjust to whatever Dave's doing? Like I think that's the answer to your question there. If he does it in the second quarter, well then maybe they get rolling a little bit. Derek, Alabama won't be able to hang in the fourth quarter. They never played in the fourth. The flip side of that is that Alabama could be scoring 70 a game if they played into the fourth. So there's two sides to that argument. Let's see, Jordan, any guesses or inside info on guest picker on game day? You know what? I haven't asked, but I will ask because I know exactly who to ask about that with ESPN, I mean. And the other side of that, too, is Terrio and I. By the way, Riot Podcast today, Ryan Terrio and I will have the Riot Podcast at noon. So on the 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge Facebook page, hopefully you'll watch or listen. It'll be cool. If you love Riot Radio Hour, just think of it as Riot Radio Hour on Tuesday. That's the Riot Podcast. And we do it live on Facebook, so you can watch us on Facebook on the 104.5 ESPN Facebook page. Or go back and watch it later. I think I upload it to YouTube also. But if Terrio comes through with this guest, y'all, I don't even want to mention it because I'll be so disappointed. Well, I'm not getting my hopes up too much, but Terrio's the guest picker that he is working to line up for this Friday. I don't care who College Game Day gets. I don't care who it is. There is no chance, none, that it one-ups who Terrio gets Friday if who he's trying to get comes through. Like, no chance. If it happens. And I'm super hopeful. Let's see. John said, good morning, Matt. Enjoyed seeing those pictures of Drew yesterday. Thanks, man. I enjoy watching him grow into a healthy boy. He's an inspiration to all of us. I know he is to you and your family as well. Thank you, John. He is, man. It's amazing. I posted some pictures of Drew the other day. We went to Mike the Tiger's cage, and Erica got some pictures, and just him standing there. And I'm like, oh my God, he's he's not a baby anymore, man. He's my boy. You know, he's a boy. Anyway, Josh Keithley, what's up, dude? Hey, man, you need to shave that mustache on your picture. It's not a good look. Kyle Gallo, if a high school newsletter declares the national champs, they count it. Why not? Hey, Beth DeVille, good morning. Yancey, I thought it was less claim championships. No, they claim more. Like if the Tuscaloosa News declared them national champion, they claim it. So yes, they claim a lot more than would be legitimate. Todd, good morning. Steve Menard, good morning. Vashon, Rusty, Scott, Richard, good morning, everybody. Let's see. Kyle. Oh, Blanton Single Barrel. Where'd you get it, Kyle? That's the green label, right? I've had it before. Actually, oddly, I prefer, if I'm thinking of this, is the Blanton Single Barrel the green label? Because I did have that before. It's good. It's definitely good. It's different. I remember thinking I liked... God, dog, he's up yawning this morning. That's cool, man. Hey, Kyle, next time, buy 2 and let me know, and I'll pay you for it. Mark, are you still picking Bama? Mark, well, of course I'm picking Bama. Come on, man. Like, the only reason to pick LSU is because you're just hopeful. I mean, there's nothing in this matchup that says LSU's going to win. So they're a 2-touchdown underdog, man, on their home field. Come on. Can they win? Absolutely they can win. Let's see. Troy, everyone knows Tua is a great quarterback, but has never played an elite defense. Bro. You can say the national championship, but Georgia's scheme toward Hurts, dude. Dude. Mike, will Bama fold like Georgia did if we hit him in the mouth early? Like that? I mean, you up 20 on him? Justin's, can you make sure Terry doesn't drop the ball in the guest picker on Bama week? I hope. Garth Brooks. It is not Garth Brooks. Josh, Matt, I thought Bear Bryant was dead. I'm so confused. It's not Bear Bryant. Although that's when he told me, when he was like, I'm going big. I was like, that's the first thing. I was like, Bear Bryant? He's like,
Mimi.
Okay, now. Mimi's car? Where are you going, Mimi's car? Where do you go in Mimi's car?
Mama.
The mall. And where do you go in Mama's car?
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Very good, Drew. Stomping away. Greg, how many big plays are given up by LSU due to missed on the field calls adjustments because of White's absence? That's a good question, man. Honestly, with 2 weeks to prepare and get that right, I think that's going to be less of a, like the missed calls and things like that is less of an issue, especially if Jacob Phillips slides in the Devin White spot and makes all the calls. You know, I think with 2 weeks to prepare, you can compensate. I mean, there's enough guys on the field where you should know where to be. I just think where you miss it is, like me and Hester were watching some film yesterday, and there's a play against, it was the Mississippi State game where Divinity got the pick on the first offensive drive. If you get a chance, go back and watch that play again and just watch Devin White on that play. He runs a delayed A-gap blitz, and it is a flash. And he's through the running back was 6-on-4, and the running back was there to pick up Devin White, and he just flashed so quickly, and the running back just missed him. And that's why Fitzgerald was fading back and threw it like that, which is why I threw the pick to Divinity. But it's like, you just don't have another guy like that. That's more the issue, I'd say. Bentley Spears, is Ryan going after Forrest Gump? Not Forrest Gump. Richard, who did Pete Jenkins pick to win? I didn't ask him for a pick. He did. I asked him if LSU can win, and he said, yeah, they can win. But no coach is ever going to say that their team can't win. Let's see. Kyle, so got a horse and jockey for the top. Well, that's all the Blandons, man. Thomas Trahan, good morning. Brent Burgess, honestly thought on us getting to too early in the game. Honest thoughts on us getting too early in the game. Well, they're going to try. You better believe they're going to try, especially if they get into an obvious passing situation. I think Aranda does very similar to what he did against Hurts. You rush 3, maybe bring a 4th. You drop 7 or 8 into coverage, and you make him sit in the pocket and throw the ball into tight windows. He's been great this year, but he's also been throwing to wide open receivers. So make him make some pressure throws into tight windows and see what he does. Let's see. If you and Lee Corso pick Bama, that means LSU wins. Maybe so, Vashon. Maybe so. Terrio's first picker is Nick Saban. It is not Nick Saban. Interested to see how LSU pressures Tua. I'm expecting new looks, blitzes we haven't seen before. You'll always get that with Aranda, and if you go back and you watch some of the game film of the different fronts he'll show. I get it, like when you watch games, I'm the same way. You watch games, you follow the ball. But when you step back, you slow it down, and you look at and you just focus on certain things, you'll notice like just how multiple he is, how many stunts they'll do at the snap. It's just where the pressure's coming from, different alignments, just simple. It's simple shifts. Don't think I'm saying something else. It's amazing to watch what Aranda does, man. Alvino, do you see LSU not being in the top 4 tonight? I do. I think they'll be in the top 4. I think they'll be 2 or 3, actually. Ahead of, well, no, Clemson, because the last week will be 2. I think LSU will be 3 and Notre Dame will be 4. All right, we're at the end of the comments. So, Boudreaux's Bloody Mary Mix, Margarita Mix. Y'all check it out. I got to get rolling anyway. Y'all check out Boudreaux's, please, boudreauxmix.com. You can find it. Someone said it was at Bocage Market. But they got it at Calvin's in Bocage. Calandro's, Alexander's, Mid-City Craft Wine and Brew. If you're down in Houma, they got it at Canada's. If you're not in the greater Baton Rouge area, boudreauxmix.com. You just shake, pour, and drink, as it says right there on the label. And the good news about this, some great remedies. Cold winter days, which we're about to get to. Leftover enchiladas, housework and boring parties, all remedies. And there is a warning on this label. This product will make you temporarily popular, funny, and good-looking. I think you'll need some of that. Boudreaux's. All right. Morningscone.com daily email. Please sign up if you haven't already. Locked on LSU, my daily podcast. It'll drop around 10 a.m. Hopefully you'll share that, pass it along. Appreciate that. We moved from 6th to 5th this past week on Locked on LSU College Network. So first, for my debut week, we debuted at number 6 on the college list. This past week, we went up to number 5. My guess is with Bama week. So let's crush it this week if y'all would appreciate it. We'll see y'all today for AFR at 3 o'clock. All right, y'all have a great one. Later.